let's talk math for week number 2. We're going to do something that we have already learned and just take it one step further. That skill that we're going to work on this week is addition with regrouping. So we have already practiced 2-digit addition with regrouping, and this week we're taking it to 3-digit with regrouping. It's been a couple weeks since we've done this, but I think after a couple times of practicing it, you're going to get right back in the groove. So I'm going to show you 3 different ways that you'll be practicing on your worksheets, and these are a couple of the strategies I would have taught in class. So let's start with the first way. The first way would be using our hundreds, tens, and ones blocks. So let's take a 3-digit number. Let's do 200. By the way, do not write on your refrigerator at home without a parent's permission. Probably just don't do it anyways. This is just circumstances. Let's take 236. Okay, so you might need to show your parents that these are hundreds, 100, 200. These are how we draw our tens, 10, 20, 30. These are how we draw our ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 236. So for the first lesson, you are going to be practicing just adding tens and hundreds. So you would take 236 plus 10 and 236 plus 100. 236 plus 10 more would be 246. 236 plus 100 more would be 336. This should really be a skill that your children should be able to do mentally without needing to use manipulatives. But if they need to, they can use their 100s, 10s, and 1s drawings. The part that they're probably going to have the most difficult time with is when they get to a problem 298 plus 10, and they have to take this number into the next 100s to 308. That's going to be kind of a common error that you're going to see. So watch for that one. This is really going to tell you your kid's ability to do number sense as well. If this is kind of coming to them pretty naturally, that number sense is one of the most important skills that we're finding that kids don't have solidly. So this is great practice for them. So our 100s, 10s, and 1s is one skill that we're going to be doing, strategy to practice this. Another one is going to be an open number line. So you can take your number line, start on 236, and let's say it's 236 plus 124. We tell them to do a big jump for your hundreds, a medium jump for your tens, 10, 20, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 for your ones. Then they can add as they go. 236 plus another 100 would be 336, plus a 10 would be 346, 356. And then these get pretty challenging to write in, which sometimes gives us the wrong answer. So they have to really watch when they do this. 356, 357, 358, 359, and 360. I haven't even had to think for a second. 360. So this is our open number line strategy. The next one is going to be regrouping, moving your numbers over, which is probably how most of us learned it. So if we did 236 plus 124, you know what, I'm going to change that number just so we do have a little bit of regrouping in here to show you. Let's make it 166. Practice some more doubles. Then we're going to do the basic regrouping like you're used to with our 12. 6 plus 3, we tell them to break it down. 9 plus 1 more is 10, and 4. The reason that we teach them these strategies too is because we want them to understand what's happening with the numbers, not just that the strategy is stick a number up here, but that it's really becoming tens, it's becoming 100s, and it's adding on to that skill. So this is a great chance to explain to you a little bit of why we do Common Core. You're going to find that when your children are doing this math, that one of these strategies is going to be their strength. And that's why we teach it that way, because when we're in a classroom with 23 kids, we find that some of them prefer it this way, some prefer it this way, some prefer it this way, some this way. It all is different. So what you need to do is find the strategy that works best for your child. When they're doing the problems, the ones that maybe don't come to them as naturally, this open number line is usually a struggle for a lot of kids. It's fine. Give it a try. I want you to try it and see if it works for you. And if it doesn't, the main goal at the end of it is I want you to be able to add with regrouping into higher digits. And that's the important part. So figure out which way works for you. Some tools that you can use. This is a great time to get your whiteboards out, your markers, whatever works best for you. If you need manipulatives, because we usually have our manipulative bags, I searched around my house, and you can use what you have. And I found graham crackers for my hundreds, Twizzlers for my tens, and goldfish for my ones. When they can move them around, that really helps too. That's our kinesthetic learners. So figure out what works best for you. I did give you 5 days of work. Originally on the schedule, Good Friday was considered a day off of school, but since we're working from home, the district is counting that as a student work day. Do it when it works best for you with your family, but since people won't be traveling, we can count that as a student work day and student minutes, and that'll help us get to our end date in May. So let me know if you have questions. Drop me the copy of your math test at the end of the week. You may also take pictures of it and upload it to your Seesaw account, and I can check your paper there so you don't have to physically come by. If you have any questions at all, do not hesitate to contact me. It is very difficult to try and teach these skills when I can't read your children's faces and figure out if it's working or not. So I am happy to answer questions over the phone or email, and I'm also happy to get on Zoom and we can do a one-to-one tutoring if it's not working for your child. So guys, I know you'll do a great job. Work hard for your parents, and I can't wait to see what you do.